Everybody, today we're going to be talking about the super important topic of DSO. What does DSO stand for? It stands for Days Sales Outstanding. What does that mean? Most importantly, it means how long does it take for your customers to be paying you. And why is it important? It's important because it means how much cash you've got. If you sell a bunch of stuff and nobody pays you, you will have no cash. You might have made a bunch of money in profit on paper, but you'll have no cash and you'll be out of business. So it's very important that we track DSO, Days Sales Outstanding, to understand how long it is taking for our customers to pay us. And here's how you do it. The first thing you do is you take accounts receivable from the last period. So let's just assume for a second that we're talking about a month in which we had 30 days. And let's assume that our accounts receivable is $2 million. At $2 million, that was our accounts receivable balance at the end of that particular month. Then we're going to use, as our denominator, we're going to use revenue for that particular month. And let's just assume for a second that our revenue in that month was also $2 million. Alright, that means that we now have a factor of 1. 2 million divided by 2 million equals 1. We're going to multiply this times the number of days in the period. Remember, this is a month that has 30 days in the period. That means that it is taking exactly 30 days for us to get paid. 30 days from the time that we sell something till we get paid. And this is critical because what you can do with it to increase cash is incredibly important. Let's think about all the things you could do. You can go out and invoice customers faster. You could get better relationships with them. You could change the terms to where there was interest and penalties. You could actually go and invoice more frequently rather than once a month, maybe twice a month, maybe once every week. In addition to that, you could go out and do credit checks or background checks on your customers. You could get deposits and make sure that you had money ahead of time from some of these customers before you actually sent the goods. Any number of those things you could do to decrease this number and get paid faster. And what happens if you do? What if you can get paid 3 days faster? Well, if you can get paid 3 days faster, you're going to take that, it's 10%, right? Roughly 10% from here to here. 10% of 2 million is an extra $200,000. That's how much additional cash you will have next month if you collect 3 days faster and your DSO is 30 days. If you've got all this cash, you don't have to pay interest, you can make payroll, you can buy more inventory, you can hire more people. All of these things because you just collected 3 days faster. Think about the importance of DSO, think about the importance of monitoring how fast you get paid because it has a direct impact on cash. And we all know cash is king.